Hi, welcome to Conley's Cool ESL. Today we're going to talk about the NYSESLAT, and I'm going to give you some tips for writing. Let's get started. Alright, first tip. When you're writing, in the directions you'll see that there's a word called write. Yes, they tell you what to write. And they will almost always say, write one paragraph or write two paragraphs. They tell you what to write. In there, you'll find your topic, bring, 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 topic. So, they will tell you what to write. Second thing you should do when you are writing on the NYSESLAT, you need to annotate. So, your teachers taught you different ways to understand the text. And they might teach you to underline, circle, put a question mark, do different things that help you understand the text. And guess what? You can't be lazy, you have to use them. When you annotate, you will understand the text so that you can find good details to use in your paragraphs and essays. And in the NYSESLAT, you definitely need to do it. Or you might not be able to write essays that people will be able to understand. And you want people to understand what you write. And that brings us into number 3. Tip number 3, I recommend that you try to remember all of that vocabulary that you learned in school. So if you're reading an article about something that in biology, well, maybe you should use some vocabulary words from your living environment biology class. That will help teachers understand how much vocabulary you know. If you read about something in social studies and you need to write a paragraph about it on the NYSESLAT, well, maybe you should use some of that social studies vocabulary that you learned. Maybe you learn about an important person on the NYSESLAT in the writing area. You should say who is similar to that important person in history. Then that way, teachers understand how much English you know and how much vocabulary you know. So definitely, use vocabulary that you learned in school. For our fourth one, you need to tell the readers where you found your information. You see, we know that you're smart, but you need to tell us where you found your information. I don't know where you found it. You need to use words, phrases like according to, in the text, in the passage, the article said. Starting sentences like that and then telling us where you found your information will make it much easier to understand you when you're writing paragraphs and essays. Our fifth reason, you need to use your planning page. There's a big white box in the writing section, and you need to use it because guess what? Writing paragraphs and essays is not easy. You need to be able to make an outline in order to write your paragraph and essay. In your outline, you should have your topic, your details, maybe where you found your information, what paragraph. Maybe in your planning page, you should add vocabulary words that you learned in school that you can use in your paragraph and essay. The planning page is the place to do it. When you're done planning, write your paragraph and essay. I promise it will be easier. So, those are 5 tips to help you on the NYSESLAT. I hope it helps, and good luck.